It's shocking how guns are transported from war to neighboring countries to Nairobi City.
Bunduki tulikuwa tunauziwa na kuna mama mmoja ambaye anaishi katika kitongoji hiki cha Kibera, anafanya biashara za kuzisafirisha akizileta humu. Kwa hiyo
anazitoa wapi?
Yeye huzitoa upande ya Garissa, Moyale kwa kiwango cha shilingi 50,000 anawaletea bunduki. Mama kusema kweli anashirikiana na maafisa wa polisi kwa sababu kuna wakati wanakuja kwake wakichukua hongo. Kuna baadhi ya maaskari ambaye anahusiana na hao wakifanya shughuli kama hizo hapa Kenya. Mwanzo tulipoanza tulikuwa na bunduki 2, lakini kikundi kiliponawiri tukawa tuna bunduki 8. Tulipokuwa na bunduki hatukuwa tunaibia jamaa wa Kibera. Sana tulikuwa tunatembea upande wa Lang'ata na Kari. Huko ndipo tulikuwa tunapata hela za kisawasawa.
Kama pesa ngapi kwa mtu?
Tulikuwa baada ya kazi unaweza ukapewa shilingi 70,000 zako mwenyewe kila mmoja wetu. Alafu zingine zinazobaki ni za kushughulikia hizo bunduki na kununua nyingine kama tungeacha moja katika shughuli za wizi. Bunduki zipo mingi. Saizi zipo mingi.
Sasa ni bunduki aina gani hizi?
Kuna moja inaitwa Seska. Kuna hii 3 round ammunition. Kuna AK-47. Na kuna hizi grenade ambazo mara mingi zikitupwa hazilipuki. Hiyo pia yeye huzisambaza. Kwa sasa ni vijana na ni wengi sana ambao nawajua na wengine siwajui. Hasa vijana kuanzia umri 17 kurudi mpaka 14 ndio wanajihusisha kwa bunduki kwa sahihi katika kitongoji cha Kibera.
I'm then taken to their training domicile and I try my chest in some of the weighty objects that they carry while training for an ambush or robbery with violence. By addressing the problem of slum dwellers, we will be indirectly but significantly addressing the problem of insecurity in Nairobi County. Apart from G-Unit gang, the city is also infested with dozens of organized criminal gangs. But more often than not, unclear operations of the security agencies have marred the progress in curbing insecurity. Of course, we cannot tackle insecurity without addressing the question of policing. At the moment, the ratio of police officers to citizens in the country is way below the requisite international benchmark. But someone in this sea of insecurity is doing all he can to transform criminals to useful citizens.
Kwa majina naitwa Mohamed Abdullahi Mohamed. Na mimi ni mkazi wa hapa Kibera ama mwenyeji wa Kibera, na nilizaliwa hapa nikaenda shule hapa. First and foremost, I was here with these former criminals. By then, I was still young. Most of us were young, and we had the people who were older in age. So we were just sitting with them. Sometimes they could just snatch, as you see, steal as you see, but you couldn't do anything because you are small. If you are small, then you will be chased away from here. And by then, people were carrying logs, so we were like also wanting to do some work, at least to get some incentives from that work. So that's what made us be here, at least from Saturday to Sunday, because on Monday to Friday we were in school. So on Saturday and Sunday we were just sneaking at our home and come and idle here.
Kusema ukweli, mambo hayo mengi yalikuwa yanafanyika. Kwanza kabisa tunaweza sema wengine ilikuwa ni umaskini, wengine ikawa ni ile tunaweza sema ni peer pressure ama tunaweza sema nini kia kitu kama hiyo, wengine ilikuwa for fun, lakini wengi walikuwa wanafanya kwa ile mentality ya umasikini, natafuta, na ya pili ni peer pressure.
Mixed views on how to tackle crime in the city. At this point, revealing multispectral views on how to cut back insecurity is indeed in order.
For me to accept to carry that gun for you, am I not a criminal?
You are.
Yes, I must be a criminal for me to accept. If I'm not a criminal, then I will rise to the police and report the same thing to the police. 2, we only know these people are criminals after getting complaints from members of public, like motorists around Globe Cinema roundabout area, pedestrians, matatu operators, passengers in matatus.
We've seen a lot of guys from 17 to 21 years who have been shot dead just here in Kibera. Some are shot outside Kibera, and we have witnessed that one. And I think it's a matter of attitude towards the parent. It needs from the home. It starts from the home, whereby the parents need to talk to their children. Because nowadays we've seen that the parents are not taking care of talking to their children. At least call a spade a spade.
Kibera Youth Reform Self-Help Group has been working to save the lives of the few youths who are in crime. Yet they have been booked for death by police officers. Their work involved identifying criminals among them and engaging them into talks so that they may leave crime and giving them better jobs. Mohammed says that unfortunately, some of their targets have not been so lucky. A number of their targets have been shot dead by police.
At least by joining this, we saw there was an importance of life first, because we wanted to have a family, we wanted to live in a peaceful. Because if you're a criminal, then you'll be like each and every time you are hiding from police, you're hiding from people. So that's what we just started talking to ourselves and to our friends who are not doing crime, at least to engage. Because in terms of this, you need to bring these two parties together, at least to show them also the way of life, and instead of just leaving them like that to die or to go to jail.
Umaskini inaletwa na tuseme ukosefu wa kazi, maanake ukiangalia katika mtaa huu watu ni wengi kabisa, na unajua mtu ni mahitaji na mahitaji ni pesa. Hasa unakuta wengine katika familia zingine wamezaliwa watu kama 10, watu 20 ama watu 9. Unakuta wengine hawajapata kupata masomo mazuri. Sasa ile mtu anaona maisha haya ambayo ninaishi si maisha ambayo nastahili kuishi, lakini sasa anasahau njia ile ambayo kwamba anaenda kutafutia ni njia ambayo kwamba ni potovu.
We wanted to start our own initiative instead of depending and robbing easy money, easy come, easy go. That's what we've started, and at least to engage these guys who are doing crime, at least to engage into this, if it's farming, if it's sanitation, at least by the end of the day, at least somebody will take his or her like 500 or 200 shillings. At least we usually say the money which you're sweating for is I usually say it's sweet than easy come, easy go.
At times, to deal with high crime rates, it's alleged that police officers may decide to secretly book a suspect for killing. The cold-blooded murder can be done anywhere, including in the house of the suspect in front of his or her family members.
And for them to get money, they go as far as snatching from members of public, even robbing them on the streets, where the people who gets complaints here. And the crime, you cannot look for crime. It must happen for you to get prepared for it.
The organization has got a greenhouse farm from where they grow their crops and sell them to the local population.
We have a transformation of garbage into a garden. We have a sanitation. We have a rental chairs. We have a peace project whereby we usually have peace tournaments, and we have a condom distribution whereby at least it's also one way of life. 20 guys whom totally we know them very well. Majority are working now in Middle East, and they're happy living with their family, and they're really appreciating to what we have done to them. It's just a matter of talking to them. Don't neglect them, at least talk to them, engage them in your activity, try to bring them closer to you.
The surfacing of illicit firearms has brought about a new wave of felonies as local gangs graduate, and they are no longer petty. Statistics reveal that burglary, rape, kidnapping, carjacking, assault, and armed robberies are on the rise. What causes concern is that most of these crimes take place at daytime in some of the neighborhoods. In upper-class suburbs, the gangs normally strike in the dead of the night when their victims are more vulnerable. However, in the middle to low settlement areas, even the bright light of the day cannot save the residents from the wrath of the gangs. For assignment reports, my name is